Let's do this again. I'm going first with a decent hand, but it's missing its green. Let's hope we pick some of that up. He's got some green. Ooh, he's gonna go for a 1-drop. Interesting. Discard a card, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand. It's not so good. He can spend a mana to transmute his lands into other lands. No 3-bander, that makes it really hard to attack on the ground. Which is pretty good. And a 1/3. Now with the 0/3 banding, I'm not all that aggressive enough to play my 3-drop and want to skip later. This game is going to go for a while, so may as well skip the 3. X, tap X, non-creature artifacts. X, tap, untap X, non-creature artifacts. Alright. There aren't going to be any non-creature artifacts, so gets to get in for 1. I drew my green. Get rid of a red. You don't need more than 4 mountains on any normal game. A 1/3 Swamp Walker that can pump itself. Nice. Means he's stopped getting hit for damage because he can't attack with Green Seeker, and if he attacks with 2, I block with 2. Now I keep him off black. He's trying to recoup the lost land by skipping that drop. So now I've got a 4/5 and we're both level on cards in hand. Both going for 8. This is pretty good at the moment, but let's see how that changes. 5-drop can change a lot. Like that. It's a pretty intense one. That's what we like to have a shield bearer for. This banding on defense works with all of your dudes. So I can distribute this 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so none of my guys die. When he's untapped, all combat damage that would be dealt by unblocked creatures is dealt to him instead. Okay. Well, he gives me a lot of butt to work with banding as well. Up 2 untapped clerics to prevent all damage that would be dealt to a creature. The wizard one is unuseful. So he has 2 wizards, so he can prevent damage that target spell would do, but there are no spells, so he needs another cleric for that to do anything, otherwise it's just a 2/3. Let's see if he knows how banding works. He is not. Why don't we teach him? So this is how that funny keyword banding works. I distribute your damage instead of you. Isn't that funny? Yes, it is. I would rather my creatures not die, thanks. Take a little bit of the pressure off them, put it onto him. Not for any reason in particular. It's because I think he can take a bit of a beating, that's what he's there for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has to block with all of these, so I get that and that if he blocks my tree folk. So if I get, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so I can already block the fusion elemental, so there's no reason not to attack with the tree folk. Let's go for 7 here. And 5, 5. There are no flyers on the board yet. Let's see if he wants to make this 2-for-1 trade. His 1-1 isn't all that important, so he might. But getting this out of there is something I want to happen. I could have attacked... Oh. He just jumps. I could have attacked with the shield bearer, making him have to jump or take the damage, but then I can't block here, so... I am at the point where I can trade for this if I want. If I had have just had one more point of damage on the board last turn, it could have been a blowout. I could have killed him without losing any dudes. I can do that now, but he's definitely not attacking now, because he knows what's what. The first flyer is going to change this game drastically, especially if it has haste and is 7/7. I'm on the back foot here, based solely on the luck of the game. So let's try and fix that. Yep. Lose my dude. He takes one for the team. Ah, that is good. That's good stuff. So long as he doesn't get a cleric, which, you know, I'm just guessing, but I don't think they come in 8-drop variety. I should be fine. That's one of the few cards that helps. A lot of flyers are smaller than 7/7. So the fact that this one has haste, gains control of some creatures, and only costs 7, that's a pretty big deal for a creature. Yeah, gotta love it. Looking for an out here. Luxac. Nope. That's game over.